All right, Kenman here, and today, Kizer, what's up? Holler at me. Why would they? I am a great customer. I keep buying more. But seriously, Kizer, let's talk, huh? I've been very happy with everything, Kizer. Here is another kind of part two of the last order that I made. Before we start, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I purchase everything at retail price. And I do these videos because I love discussing knives and sharing info and ideas with others. If you have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to comment below. Kizer button locks might give you a hint on what's happening here. Bada boosh. Yeah, they had another great sale. Actually, I have owned this one once before. And, but not this particular version. And so here we are. Which one is it? Anyone have a guess? The other one, I actually did a laser mark for it. Oh, this is going to give it away. Bag on the floor. I did a laser mark on the last one that I had, and then one of my subscribers, one of you, wanted it, so I sold it to them, and now it's in their collection. They're happy to have it. But I got another one. This is a Sarape, the Sarape Series from Kizer Original. Ooh, a little different box than usual. Right, a little bit thicker, this Sarape series. Let's see what the Sarape series is all about, huh? Okay, well, first of all, we have that nice extra colorful box. Get that over there. It has a special pouch. This is a thicker, denser, wide pouch. It's got that same color that we're probably catching on what's about to happen here. Anyone know? I know they make actually several. Oh, here's a card. Action for you. Thank you for your purchase. They make several of their models in the Sarape series. Or is it Scrape? No, it's Sarape. I just wrote it wrong on that. Yeah. So let's get into it. What do we got? Okay, we've got their normal, a different cloth. It's got that colorful logo on there. The standard Kizer card with their great imagery on the other side. Cool stuff. And got the knife. And a few other goodies in there. All right. So we got that cool case. So a bead, if you want to make a lanyard, you got that little lanyard bead that's got that same color pattern on there. Kizer rule number 9. This is like a maker's tag. Little tag you could put on a keychain or something like that. What's rule number 9? Anyone? Anyone? And then it says Kizer. I don't know if I get in close, you can see that. Boom, boom. And of course, they have their extra screws in case you have an issue with one of the screws. And here is the knife. It's a Kizer Original. My second Kizer Original mini bag on the floor. So I'll put that up there. We don't need to see the screws. But we can kind of leave this stuff up here. It's kind of neat for now. And we'll get into this knife. I have already done an unboxing, so we don't need to go too crazy. We'll take a look, talk about it still. Wow, what's everyone think about the striping pattern, the design? Every side, kind of interesting. Ooh, that yellow back. I like that spot right there. Kizer Original from the Sarape series. This has a 154 cm blade. It's got a G10 scales with this kind of blanket pattern, striping pattern. It is a button lock, an excellent button lock. Thumb studs, Spidey flick it out easy. You can use the button. This one acts just like the last one I had. As you can see, pretty much a flawless action. Works great. One of the reasons I love Kizer, they just keep showing me that they make a quality product that has good action to it and just works, feels nice, looks excellent. This looks fantastic, let me tell you. You cannot swap the clip to the other side, so no love for the lefties for the clip, but I don't mind that. I buy several knives like that on a regular basis. Gotten kind of used to it. Carry knives in different pockets on a regular, so I get by. It would be nice though to have that option, especially when you have something like a button lock that works very ambidextrously. Ooh, clean looking. Let's get some real nice close-ups here. Boom. Excellent. I really like the style. I wonder if these stripes probably vary a little bit. Some people, the orange might be up higher, or they might not have as much yellow on the back. I'm not really sure how consistent they are with that, but I kind of like mine. Looks like it's got a couple black, like almost eyeballs right there. And I do dig the way the back looks yellow right in that spot. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not usually into super colorful stuff. Woo! Trying to jump out of my hands. I do have larger hands. It's kind of a smaller knife. But it's fine. It's fine. That was just me being silly. You enjoy what you see, hit that like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. It helps me out, and I really appreciate it. So those thumb studs are easy to get to. Action works pretty good. The button is fantastic. Kizer, telling you. Got a captive pivot, so you only need a screw or a tool for one side, which is fantastic. Everyone should be doing that. Centering, the blade is centered nicely right in the middle, which is great. Solid. No play at all. It does not have any jimps. They write the original Sarape. Look at that right there. Is that an M? So is there a large? Do they make an original large? Comment below, do they? I didn't know that. Yeah, there's so many models. If they had an original large though, man, I'm gonna look at that. This knife is great. But yeah, I kind of like that they wrote it, come on, focus, on the back of the spine there, kind of tucked away and hidden. Then it says Kizer 154 cm right there. But again, it doesn't really distract from the look of the blade too much. Getting fingerprints on that nice black blade. But you know what I mean? It just is clean. Kind of just tucked in there just to help keep it simple without being too... This is the first one I've seen where they put that Kizer logo sideways like that. They usually would put like that logo on there, like on the blade, like right there. They make it a little different here and there. That's fine. I dig it. Huh. Man, this thing is great. So the button is going to act as the detent, but it is solid. It pulls it in nice, keeps it in there good. When you go to flick it out, it pretty much just fires all the way out. You try to fail it, and the action is good. It works great on this thing. I'm going to move this just out of the way for a little bit here. Let's get a couple of measurements. In we go. It's a smaller one, 6 3/4 tip to tip. Blade is just under 3 inches to the middle of the handle and about 2 3/4 with a little bit of a curved belly. Handle is 3 7/8 long and probably just under a 1/2 inch at the thickest part. Let's get the old scale out here. Maybe zoom out a little bit. Kizer. 2.26. Always everything I compare with the Pyrite. Pyrite is 3.67. So 2.26. This thing is light. It's not that much smaller than the Pyrite. Wow. 2.26. That's something, huh? This thing is light. Let's put it next to the pyrite. We'll take a look here. So, boom. It is a smaller knife, definitely not full size, and it is a little bit shorter than the pyrite, I guess, on the, if I even it up right there. Just a little bit longer on the blade and the handle, but significantly lighter. Now it's lighter. That's something. I had out my other Kizer button locks before. Actually, we can still kind of maybe do a little comparison like this and then put them out next to each other. I don't know. Kizer Lieb. So the Lieb is a chunkier, a little bit longer, about the same kind of as the pyrite. I have a lot of Kizers, probably 15 or more at this point. I just grabbed all my button locks for today, button locks with button locks. So this one, the blade's pretty similar with the Dogfish, just a little bit longer, but the handle's about a 1/2 inch longer. We have the Kizer Amicus. Look at that action. Kizer is great. So it looks like the Amicus, although a beefier one this way, lengthwise, handle is identical, blade is identical. Just kind of that, it's got that thicker presence to it. I did the die on this one as well. Huh. Feels good. Most recent one I got would be this Kizer Hiccup. It's a nice button lock. It's got this cool aged micarta. Got a nice weathering to it. I really like those vertical stripes. It's like an old dirty building that just had a chance to just really wear down. But look at this button lock. Ugh, come on. Kizer action is excellent. And I've definitely been growing my button locks from Kizer. I am going to be doing a kind of a Kizer shootout video pretty soon. I'm going to kind of showcase all my Kizers, talk about them as a company, why I like them, and just kind of just showcase some of those things that make them great. Boom, boom. That bag, this is really nice. That Sarape series definitely gives you some extra stuff. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I already had an original. It's a nice knife. I'm glad to have another one back in the collection. Probably going to keep this one. No real customization needed to do with that. But yeah, did you see the dye job when I did the custom for this? Made it look like this weathered, dirty, old, but brand new. If you haven't, check it out right here. Stay sharp. See you soon.